Look how precious that little angel is. Florida scrub lizard, Florida gopher frog, Florida scrub jay, red meadow spider. So we are taking a scrub trail, and by scrub, this is the Florida scrub. So before all the high rises that you see, this is what Florida used to look like. Not all of Florida, but in certain parts of it, it looked just like this. So as we take a walk, I'm going to just chat with you a little bit and kind of fill you in on this area. So we are very close to the beach. The beach is about half a mile away. The intracoastal is a couple hundred yards. So we have the ocean, a tract of land, the intracoastal, and then it's inland. Hopefully we'll see a tortoise. I actually see one every single time I come here. More steps. So we are embarking on a half-mile journey through the rare and unique Florida sand pine scrub and hardwood hammock habitats, which all lead us to the Indian River Lagoon. These ecological communities date back tens of thousands of years when rising and falling sea levels created dunes full of sand from the Carolinas and Georgia. So here is a little bit of information. So this plant is called a gopher apple. I actually did not know that. And I did not know this is Florida rosemary. This is everywhere. Prickly pear cactus. Oh my God, you guys, speaking of that, I tried to pick one, not from here, somewhere else, and I got a thorn in my finger. This was 2 months ago and it's still in there. It's on my main hand. It's so annoying. It still hurts. Those are serious. Scrub mint and myrtle oak. Cool. Let's keep going. So Nathaniel P. Reid Hobe Sound National Wildlife Refuge is unique because over half of the planet and animal species that inhabit the area can only be found here. So let's keep an eye out. We may see gopher tortoises, fiddler crabs, snakes, scrub lizards, spotted skunks, and much more. So let's look around. Do you see the gray-green clusters on the ground? These are called lichens. Lichens are not considered plants. They are usually comprised of two organisms, fungus and algae. These two organisms function as a single unit. They obtain water from the air, unlike trees or scrubs that have roots. These lichens are often referred to as reindeer lichen or deer moss, named for being a favorite snack among deer. Many different species of lichen can be found on the refuge, including one that is federally endangered. Lichens are slow growing and can easily be killed if trampled on, so be careful where you step and stay on the trail. This trail is barricaded at bottom of the stairs. Okay, I'm at the bottom of the stairs. Oh, there's stairs over there. So, did you know that the destruction hurricanes cause can actually benefit a habitat? For example, hurricanes can kill mature sand pine trees, but leave them standing. These dead standing trees are called snags, and they provide perching and nesting sites for birds, including the bald eagle, osprey, and great horned owl. Take a look at the snags in the distance. Can you spot any holes in the dead trees? The dead holes are where woodpeckers may be nesting. When snags fall to the ground, they provide food and cover for insects, snakes, lizards, and mice. There's a good example right there. Over time, decaying snags return nutrients back into the soil and store water for surrounding plants. The snags you see in the distance were killed during the 2004 hurricanes. So we are now standing on one of the highest points. Wait, we're going down. Well, we're about to go up to the highest distance over here. Lots of little trails. I've actually have never been on this particular trail before, and I thought I'd take you guys with me. Guarding our gophers, a keystone species, is an ideal habitat. Keep an eye open. That's what their nest looks like. So if there's a sign there, that probably means there's a nest nearby. Holy, air plant. That's got to be the largest air plant I've ever seen. Oh, it looks like there's 3 out of 1. Next to lichen. So this is a spreading tillandsia. Tillandsias are a specific species of air plants that are native to Florida, and the spreading tillandsia is very vast in this area. Look at all these little fun trails. Oh, we're going up. Birds of prey. So here we can find bald eagles, black vultures, gross swallow-tailed kites, osprey, great horned owl, and red-tailed hawks. So it is entering into late into the afternoon, and the sun is going to be setting within an hour. So we have a good chance of spotting some animals. I love air plants. But I am talking pretty loud, so I really don't know how well our chances are. All right, so now I believe we are at the highest peak. And this is the highest point of the refuge. So in the distance, we should be able to see Jupiter Island. Can't really see it. It's straight ahead. So there's an intercoastal between us and the trees far back, but you can't really make it out. So as we wander down and back up an ancient sand dune, notice a change in the vegetation. The scrub changes into a flatwood community, which has plants like featherbush, rusty liona, saw palmetto, and slash pine. Early people and settlers used these plants for food, medicine, and tools. The Tequesta, Ais, Jaga, and Job native tribes were hunter-gatherers of this area. The name Hobe Sound originated from the Spanish pronunciation of Hobe as Hobe. So Jobe was. This area contains many unique plants that are characteristic of scrub habitat. We may notice the love vine, the reddish-orange, sometimes green, thread-like plant draped over other vegetation. That's this right here. Holy mother! I think that's a hazardous condition. So this tree is insanely large. It has woodpecker holes all in it. Well, 1, 2, yeah, all over. I'm counting at least 10. Kind of hard to see in this light, but they're there. This love vine is a semi-parasitic native plant that has no apparent leaves or roots. Saw palmetto is also very common here. That is this. And it's a shrub-like palm whose trunk usually runs along the ground. If you look closely, you may see the sharp teeth on their stem that resemble a saw. Fun fact, when I was a little girl, I was riding my bike with my mom, and I fell into one of these saw palmettos, and let's just say those are sharp. They are. So saw palmetto is very common here. It is a shrub-like palm whose trunk usually runs along the ground. Okay, so if you look closely, you may see the sharp teeth on their stem that resemble a saw. The age of these plants are determined by measuring the length of its trunk. Saw palmettos grow approximately 1 centimeter a year. Oh, that's not much. Imagine how old these plants are. Other characteristic plants of the scrub may include myrtle oak, scrub oak, sand pine, rosemary, and scrub mint. And we are back out. That's it, guys. That's all for today. Thank you for joining me on this beautiful nature hike. If you like this video, give me a thumbs up. Go follow me on Instagram. Send me an air plant. No, I'm just kidding. I love those. Follow me, do all the things. Till next time, I'll see you around. Goodbye.